What's going on, guys? Austin here. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at 5-Minute Fantasy's Week 9 booming and busting defenses. Now, my start of the week is going to be the Indianapolis Colts. The Colts defense has been balling the last several weeks. I think it's 5 weeks, they've been a top 8 defense going up against a Pittsburgh team who, fortunately for them, they've had the luxury to play a couple weak defenses for them to get their standing. Don't let Mason Rudolph fool you. Don't let the Miami win fool you. This Indianapolis Colts team has a legitimate defense, and they should be able to take care of Pittsburgh handily. I'm going to say start the New York Jets defense. Why, you might ask? Because they're going up against Miami. Not really much else to say other than that. I love Jamal Adams. I love Quinnen Williams. I like a lot of the pieces they have up front. And it's the Dolphins. The Carolina Panthers. The Carolina Panthers are going up against Tennessee. The Carolina defense so far this year has been about top 5 in every category. I know the recent shelling against the San Francisco 49ers would tell you otherwise, but no. They're good. And this Tennessee offense, they're not really they're overperforming so far, especially with Ryan Tannehill this year. So look for Carolina to really take care of this Tennessee team, try to get back on the horse, and get back into the wild card race. Then I have the Washington Redskins. Actually, they have multiple sacks as a team in multiple games. I think they have 3 in 5 this year, and then 4 and 5 in a few. Going up against the Buffalo offense, that Buffalo has a really good offensive line, but Buffalo wants to run the football, and if Buffalo ever gets into any 3rd and long situation, you could see potential interceptions being thrown or, a lot of short fields for Washington. So, I look for this to be a really low-scoring game. I think Buffalo's going to win it, but it should be low-scoring. And then you've got the sits. I'm going to say you're going to want to sit Dallas. I don't trust what Dallas has been doing defensively lately. Somehow they have the best collection of middle linebackers in the NFL between Jalen Smith, Leighton Vander Esch, and Sean Lee, yet they can't really do anything. That coupled with the defensive backs, and then I know they just picked up Michael Bennett a couple weeks ago, or maybe just a little over a week ago, but I don't think he's going to be able to do much to change this game against the New York Giants. I expect Dallas to win, but I expect the G-men of New York to be able to put up some points. I'm going to say sit the Pittsburgh Steelers defense. I know that they've been playing really well the last couple weeks, but they've also been playing some really weak offenses. The Indianapolis Colts aren't going to turn the ball over. They're going to be keeping the ball. It's going to be a time of possession game. I think it's going to be low scoring, but I don't think that Pittsburgh is going to be able to get many sacks or any turnovers. So, look for, it to potentially be like a 20 to maybe 15 or 17, 14 or 17 Indianapolis win, but Pittsburgh won't be able to do much in terms of taking the ball away or getting to the quarterback. I'm going to say sit the New England Patriots defense. This one was my hardest decision I think I've ever made, to put the New England Patriots in the sit column. But the Baltimore Ravens are leading the NFL in points per game so far this year. That, along with having Lamar Jackson being such a incomprehensible of a quarterback. He's really, really difficult to figure out what you're going to do. I don't think that the Patriots have the speed in terms of personnel to put 7 defensive backs on the field like the Chargers did in last year's playoffs. And I could potentially see New England actually kind of like sitting back and letting Baltimore kind of win this game to see what they do well. But if you are interested in following defenses, look to see what the game plan was for New England in the first half of Super Bowl 49 against Russell Wilson, the Super Bowl they won. You could potentially see a lot of that, a lot of those packages. And then sit Jacksonville. I think that this Houston-Jacksonville matchup could be pretty high scoring. I see Houston winning this, maybe about like 28 to 24, 21, something like that. And I don't think that they probably get a turnover and a few sacks, but I don't think that they will be able to do really much against this Houston Texans offense.